thought today would be a good opportunity to come on back with a great video here for you and just sort of, have a discussion about what's been going on. And I feel in sort of like the silver YouTube space and precious metals YouTube space ever since we've had that massive run up with a little bit of a rug pull. It seems to have caused quite a bit of polarizing in either direction of whether you think that it should be going up a lot more, or whether you think that it's all manipulation, or whether that you think that the price is way too high and it should come crashing back down to reality. Either way, I think it's worth us getting into and discussing. Today's spot prices closed up here at gold at $5,175, silver $85.62, platinum $21.67. I'm not trying to insult anybody's intelligence or free will or ability to sort of identify when there's sort of a sales pitch out there for them. So the point of this video, and I hope you stick through it, is just to have an honest, like, kind of conversation about what is it that you're looking to get out of watching stacker or precious metals content, right? We seem to have to want to label and classify everybody as either a stacker, like a purist stacker, or a flipper, or a speculator, or a trader, or a whatever, investor. It doesn't really matter to me. I think it's just all a bunch of nuance. And sure, a lot of it is because, strong opinions and polarization drive engagement and clicks and drama and interest, and that's a good way to grow your channel or to get views and, again, views and attention and subscribers and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all in this together. I mean, I hope that everybody realizes that whether you think the price is going up, or whether you think the price should go down, or whether you think you're like Goldilocks and the price is just right, it doesn't matter. We all appreciate precious metals. We all appreciate silver from some core facet. There's been a lot of talk with some of the, YouTube community members that I've actually kind of become a lot more of acquaintances with and getting to know them a lot more. And, it's this conversation of like, oh, you shouldn't stack junk silver because it's not as liquid as American silver eagles and this and that. And you shouldn't buy, graded coins because the premiums won't be respected if you go to sell at the LCS or this and that. But why does it matter? Like, are we all just so thirsty for, acknowledgement from somebody else that our thinking is correct or that our philosophy is correct, that we can't just stand firm to our own guns, right? And that's what I've been having trouble with. That's partly why I haven't been as excited or interested to make videos lately. I am also very, very busy with some things that I'm taking on, but I feel like a lot of the joy of silver stacking has been kind of washed away because of all the polarization lately. And I enjoy everything. I genuinely have a great appreciation for all of the different types of silver, whether it's junk silver, which I think is a great bargain deal right now. If you believe that silver price is probably going to stay the same or continue to go up decade after decade, why not buy stuff that's under spot, that's under melt price, and just hoard it today so that in the future when things balance out and we reach this equilibrium, it comes back. If you're looking at it for a value perspective, right? I appreciate the history of these coins. I have a lot more fun looking at the history of, this 1944 Walker and just thinking about wow, it's lasted so long and it's in that condition, this and that, right? American Silver Eagles, of course, they're beautiful too. Same image, right? These are beautiful as well. These are cool coins. I like having them. I think that they're a very practical stacking item for value. Again, like if you wanted to stack monster boxes of American Silver Eagles, I think you're doing well. If you just appreciate graded coins because you like finding really high quality versions of coins to sort of commemorate what that coin is supposed to be like, there's nothing wrong with that. I guess the point of this is I just want to encourage you to just have conviction in why you're stacking, understand your why, and don't be so easily persuaded by what content creators tell you should and shouldn't do, or what content creators try to tell you is the right way to stack or the wrong way to stack. And I know that the people that make this kind of content, they have no ill will towards anybody. They're not trying to make anybody feel bad. They're not trying to, encourage anybody to do one thing or the other. They're just stating their own opinions and the way that they see things. But for me, these things right here, here's why I buy them. I don't buy them hoping they go up in value. I was not I was not too pleased when they went from $25 an ounce to $120 an ounce, because that wasn't what I got in for. I wanted to take some cash, some US fiat dollars, which we all know as inflation is eroding the, purchasing power. And I wanted to get some cash out of the banking system into something that I knew would hold some of its value, just retain its value and maybe keep up with inflation over time. I don't really have any plans to sell anything. I'm over here trying to collect sets. Like I'm working on right now the 2-ounce Queen's Beast set. So once I complete this, I will probably move into another set that I'm going to try to complete. Maybe I go do something like, Fish from If You Know You Know's channel is doing, where he's collecting MS70s from every single American Silver Eagle. Maybe I go do that from every date of American Silver Eagles. Maybe I continue my proof graded coin collection. I have albums that I still want to complete of Barbers, Walkers, and Franklin half dollars, right? I have a lot of like little mini goals that I'm trying to accomplish, because what they all do is they all lead me to this, fiscal responsibility of saving my money, putting it into something that I believe will retain its value for long term. It's also more exciting, man. It's more fun than putting money in a savings account. It's more fun than putting money in the S&P 500 and just waiting 20 years to see what happens. I get to tangibly hold this stuff and appreciate it and listen to it clank and see it stack and build in my collection or my stack or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter to me. And I don't think it should matter to anybody else. And I'm talking about this because I see a lot of comments, whether it's in my videos or other people's videos, or it's in my live streams or in the Discord, where the number one question everybody always asks is, what do you think silver's price is going to do? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is it going to stay the same? But really just ask yourself, why are you stacking in the first place? If price is the only reason you're stacking, come talk to me. There's a lot of other things that you could be putting your money into that have a lot more predictable price movement and a lot longer of a history as well. I say that because the legality of owning gold and silver in the 1970s, not because gold and silver haven't been existed for thousands of years, but I'm just talking about in terms of market fluctuations and what's setting prices, right? And this whole, like, we always have these, I've had these great debates and great conversations on other channels, right? You've probably heard of them or seen me on them. I really enjoy those conversations because not only can I kind of express my opinion, whether people agree or disagree, doesn't really matter, but I get to really listen to everybody else's opinions, and I get to kind of see what other stackers and what other people in these markets are thinking, and what encourages them to stack and what doesn't. So I find it fascinating. Anyway, this is probably a lot of useless information for you, because I know you guys all know all this stuff, but I just feel like it needs to be said sometimes, is that maybe we're taking this stuff a little too seriously every now and then. Just relax, stack what you enjoy, keep stacking, my friends. If you need to sell some. If you want to buy extra this month, go buy extra this month. Do whatever you want to do. Don't be so influenced by influencers. Don't be so focused on getting confirmation from somebody else that what you're doing is the right or wrong thing. Do what you love, stack what you love, and I'll be here for many years to come. Hopefully this channel is something that you can, relate to and want to be a part of. If you do, subscribe, like, join us on the live streams. That's where we primarily do our conversation. So appreciate you. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys the next time we're talking about stacking, baby.